Hey guys, welcome back to a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Today I'm taking a look at the top 5 SR and UR cards from the newest box that's coming out in a couple days, Renaissance A Contrast. I'm going to go from a 5 to 1 list, telling you guys, in my opinion, the best SR and UR cards from this box. Since it is a mini box, I can't really do a top 5 on each individual ones. But yeah, let's get on to this video. If you guys are excited for this video, be sure to smash the like button down below, and let's get some discussion going on this video. If you guys have different opinion from my opinion when it comes to this top 5 list after you watch it, be sure to put your thoughts in the comment section down below. Just like what cards you would put in your top 5 list, and what cards that you would think I should switch around in the order, because I could be wrong in some of this stuff. And it's always nice to have some discussion going in the comment section. So like I said, go in the comment section down below if you guys have any different opinions when it comes to this top 5. And honestly, with my thoughts on the box, for the most part, the UR and SRs are not going to be super crazy, but in my top 5, I'll tell you guys my opinions on why I chose all of these ones that I chose for this video. But I guess without further ado, let's get into this top 5. So in the number 5 spot, we got Dawn Knight. It's a 4-star light warrior with the effect, if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send 1 light monster from your deck to the graveyard. If this card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, you target 1 light monster in your graveyard, place that target on the top of your deck. You only can use 1 Dawn Knight effect per turn, and only once that turn. So I put this in the top 5 because you're able to fish out your light monsters from your deck. This card could definitely help out Lightsworns if you guys are playing it, because if this card's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send 1 light monster from your deck to the graveyard, and Lightsworns like to be in the deck. Or if you if you milled your Dawn Knight through an effect of a Lightsword card, you could easily, with its second effect, if this card was sent from your deck to the graveyard, you can target 1 light monster in your graveyard and place that on the top of your deck. This card is going to help out Lightsworns a lot, because of the fact that in case if you milled a Lightsworn that you didn't want to mill, you can use Dawn Knight's effect when it gets milled from one of your Lightsworns, so put that to the top of your deck, so then you draw into that, which is really nice. That's why I put Dawn Knight in the number 5 spot. Right now, Lightsworns are not that good in Duel Links right now. I haven't really seen them much in the high tiers right now, but if you guys do like Lightsworns and you think that you want to build a deck off of Lightsworns, you might want to get a couple copies of Dawn Knight to help you out from not milling yourself and getting out. And just in case if you milled one of your Lightsworns that you needed, you can throw that back to the top of your deck. It's really nice right there, and that's why I put Dawn Knight at the number 5 spot. Coming up on the number 4 spot, we got Red Eyes / Dragon, the cover art on this box. Let me tell you, this Red Eyes art looks so cool. I really like this artwork. Hope I get a copy of this card simply because of the artwork. So I appreciate some good artwork from Konami, because this looks super cool. Anyways, Red Eyes / Dragon is a 7-star dark dragon fusion with the effect. To fusion this monster, you need to use a Red Eyes Black Dragon and 1 warrior monster. When a Red Eyes monster declares an attack, you can target 1 warrior monster in your graveyard. Equip it to this card as an equipped spell with this effect. The equipped monster gains 200 attack so the equipped monster gains 200 attack, that's the first effect, and then when a card or effect is activated that targets a card you control, quick effect, you can send the 1 equipped card you control to the graveyard, negate the activation if you do destroy that card. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon as many monsters from your graveyard as possible that were equipped to this card. So you can do a lot of little recycling with this. Now, one thing that Konami recommended is to combo this card with Guardian of the what's its face. I need to search this up real quick. Professional YouTuber, let me tell you, doing this live. But yeah, we're gonna go to Guardian of Felagran or whatever. One thing that they recommended to combo with this Red Eyes / Dragon is playing Guardian of the Ferelden or whatever. This is a 4-star light warrior with the effect. This card's normal special summon. You can equip a level 7. Hold up. Can't read this text. Anyways, if this card is normal special summon, you can equip 1 level 7 or 8 dragon type monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. So with that combo right there, if your Red Eyes / Dragon does get destroyed, if you remember the last effect that I read about Red Eyes / Dragon, if this card's destroyed battle or card effect, you can special summon as many monsters from your graveyard as possible that are equipped to this card. So when this card dies along with your Guardian of Helagran or whatever, Helagran comes back, and then if it's normal special summon, you can equip a level 7 or 8 dragon type monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. So then you bring back your then you'd bring back your Red Eye Slash Dragon. So that's a really cool combo right there. Another thing about this Guardian card is that this card gains attack and defense equal to the half of the attack and defense of the monster equipped to it by its effect. You contribute one monster in this card and target a level 7 or 8 dragon type monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So you can do some cheeky combos with that. You can recycle with that combo right there. Honestly, playing Red Eye Slash Dragon probably won't be the best in your normal Red Eyes deck or your Red Eye Zombie deck, so it'll make it a little bit slower. But making a deck dedicated to possibly maybe like a Buster Blader. Yeah, a Buster Blader fusion dragon deck could be one way to combo this, or just simply playing a warrior deck with Red Eyes, with the Red Eyes engine in it. So not full on Red Eyes, but you can play it with the warrior engine to see what you can pop off with Red Eyes Slash Dragon. You could do some pretty cool combos, and I think there could be some nice deck ideas from this card itself, but the issue is that it's not going to be really that meta defining most likely. Who knows until we get the our hands on the cards. But yeah, you could probably do a Red Eyes Buster Blader deck. You can use the Buster Blader fusion guy and the Red Eyes Slash Dragon guy and do some neat combos with that. So I think that could be a possibility that you guys could try out if you do get this UR. But let's get on going to the number 3 spot. So on the number 3 spot, we're going to be talking about Snipe Hunter, the second UR from this box. This is a 4-star Dark Fiend. With the effect, you can discard one card, then target one card on the field. Roll a 6-sided die and destroy that target unless you roll a 1 or a 6. It has 1500 attack and 600 defense. So Snipe Hunter is a pretty interesting card. You have a 4 out of 6 chance of popping one of your opponent's cards on the field. That's not bad at all. Because it's just any card, but the issue is you do have to do the cost of a discard in the card. Now, there's a lot of controversy at the moment with this card. People are saying that you could combo the Snipe Hunter with Dark Worlds, but there's something about like certain text for Dark World, I believe, where it's like, okay, I'm not familiar with Dark Worlds at all, but like some people are saying that if you discard a Dark World card with the effect of Snipe Hunter, you're able to pop the Dark World card's effect. And some people are saying, no, you cannot do that because of the wording or whatever. There's been a lot of mixed opinions on it. I think someone just needs to go on like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro right now and just test that out. Or just wait till this box drops and we can actually test it out in Duel Links specifically. But I think I'm just gonna go with the fact that you could use this card with Dark Worlds, because I've been hearing some people saying that you can use this card with Dark Worlds. So with the discard effect, if that's true, what's super nice about Snipe Hunter is that you can discard a card. Due to that, you can have a chance to pop one of your opponent's monsters or just one of their cards. And if you don't, if you pop the card, that's awesome. You get a plus from that, and you get to activate your effects of Dark Worlds if that's true. That's why I put Snipe Hunter at the number 3 spot. Dark Worlds seem to be on the rise for anybody that does have Dark World dealings. So if this card can combo with this card, which I believe with Dark Worlds, which I believe it can, this might help it out a pretty decent amount. Anyways, let's get on to the number 2 card. So on the number 2 card, we got Void Trap Hole. It's a trap card with the effect when your opponent special summons a monster with 2,000 or more attack. They get the effects of one of those monsters with 2,000 more attack, and if you do, destroy it. Now, I think I would have put this in the number 1 spot if Cyber Angels and Ninjas were still relevant in Duel Links right now, but due to the recent nerfs that they got in the game, you can't really use Void Trap Hole that much, but I still can see Void Trap Hole working pretty well. First of all, there's still a decent amount of decks that we can use, right, that still summon 2,000 or more attacking monster. Yeah, this card can kill Phoenix for sure. When the Phoenix gets special summoned back from the grave, you can play Void Trap Hole and just negate that effect and kill it. That's awesome right there. I could definitely see more cards coming into the future that have over 2,000 attack with the effect. Like when they get summoned, they have an effect right afterwards. I could definitely see that happening with in the game at some point. So Void Trap Hole might be a decent card to save up on, honestly, to get 1 or 2 copies from this box if you got the free gems to spare. I could definitely see this card being some play in it, and at the moment I believe it can definitely take out Phoenix right now. There's probably some other special summon decks that can get some 2,000 beaters out right away. that have effects too. So yeah, Void Trap Hole I could definitely see some play from, and it's a pretty splashable card since it's a trap card. You could throw it in any deck pretty much, so that's why I kind of put it higher than the past 3 cards, because the past 3 cards are specifically for certain decks for the most part, while with trap cards you could pretty much throw them in any deck, but they're used for against certain decks. But yeah, that's kind of why I put this in the 2nd place. But anyways, let's just get on to the number 1 spot. So in the number 1 spot, I'm putting Defense and Draw. This is a trap card with the effect activate only damage collision. During your opponent's turn, the battle damage you would receive becomes 0 and draw a card. Now the reason why I put this in number 1, because 1, it is a pretty splashable card in most decks. Any new player could definitely use this because you take no battle damage and you would receive 0 damage from it, and you'll draw a card, which is super nice. Second thing too is that for whatever reason, I don't know why Konami, I don't know what Konami's on right now, but this card boosts up the stall decks, the mill decks, the burn decks. This card helps them out because for the most part, they don't really have any monsters on the field. Due to that, they just want to use cards that will make them take 0 damage. So they play Defense Draw, they take 0 damage from that attack that they just took, and they get a +1, they get a draw card. Well, it's not technically it's not a +1 because you played the trap card to draw a card. I don't know if it's a +1 because you have to use the card and you play it and then you draw 1. But then there's also the effect with that card with Defense Draws that you take no battle damage also. So I don't know, you get a lot of plus from this card, especially when you're putting it in decks like Mill, Burn, Stall, etc. Very good card right there. And especially if they do ever decide to drop, what is it, Massive Morph, if they start limiting that, you could start replacing copies of the card with stuff like Defense Draw. So that's why I put this at the number 1 spot, mostly because it's pretty splashable in any deck, and it just boosts up the Mill, Burn, yeah, just stall decks in general. So that's why this is in the number 1 spot. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this top 5 video, be sure to smash the like button down below if you haven't already. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Duel Links content. When this pack does drop, I'll be sure to do a pack opening for you guys, and hopefully from this new box I can try to build some cheeky decks with it. I don't know if I will or not because this box isn't looking the greatest, but hey, I might think of something, I might not, who knows. But thank you guys for watching today's video. I'll have to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.